The next space that we want to touch on is the family space on the ground floor. This is another kind of key space that will house the children's library alongside a changing co-curated display of historic books, objects and art, which will act as a catalyst for a variety of activities and trails and learning opportunities. So we really want to mix opportunities in this space for loud, fun and creative engagement with quieter reading experiences, ensuring that there is something for everyone on offer in this space. Moving on to the next.
What we want to propose here is a shelf system that essentially is a two lines of shelf system that in a playful way goes along the center of the space. This kind of organization will allow us to respond to a request of a brief, such as a need to create a very active space, noisy space for a participatory group of people, but at the same time have a space for reading areas, such as the space along this perimeter, and more kind of quiet, less noisy. Along this kind of organization in terms of distribution, of course, we need to work together to understand the proportion of the amount of the book. But in principle, we would love to change color. We would love to dedicate the central area, especially this part, to the fiction books, and the other side to the early years books. And instead to use the shelves along the walls on the bottom part of the plan dedicated to the non-fiction books. Central key element to describe in this moment is this part. When you come from the rotunda, this will be the first point of contact, and we want to dedicate this part of the installation of the shelf to create an installation of key object that somehow describe and orient the visitor along the navigation in the family space. Let me move to the next slide. And this is one of the corner, and we think it's kind of vibrant, colorful, playful library that can be very flexible. We can touch base later on the modularity and the flexibility of the space, but we want to show all the tools so that we can integrate in the next stage together to enhance the system. Elements such as integrated seating area within the shelves, corner for playful activity such as painting, drawing, discovery element, and of course creating connection between each side, a playful ground, soft seating at the center, and as we said before, the key part of orientation will be this big installation, a mix of object, showcases, and key all books. Move to the next.
Yeah, so as Miko just mentioned, the idea here really is to create this kind of central floor to ceiling installation, sculptural piece that will be constantly changing and refreshed in collaboration with communities and schools. There will be more permanent fixtures, including historic books from the Spencer collection and objects relating to the history of play in Preston. But the idea is that there will always be something new on offer, and that anything that is displayed acts as a catalyst for a game or a quest or an activity. So again, objects being used as portals into active engagement.